Dear learners, welcome back. This session, let's discuss contemporary activism, Me Too movement, reproductive rights, trans rights. Contemporary activism in the 21st century has been reshaped by the intersection of digital mobilization and a radical re evaluation of institutional power. Unlike the structured organizations of previous decades, modern movements like Me Too, the fight for reproductive justice, and the struggle for trans rights operate through decentralized networks that challenge the status quo across cultural, legal, and medical domains. These movements do not merely seek policy changes but aim for a total transformation of how society understands consent, bodily autonomy, and gender identity. Now, let's look into the culture and legal legacy of Me Too movement. The Me Too movement, while popularized globally in 2017, has roots in the long term advocacy of Tarana Burke, who focused on empowering servers through empathy. In the years following its viral expansion, Me Too has transitioned from a social media hashtag to a formidable driver of legislative reform. By 2026, the movement's impact is visible in the dismantling of legal barriers that historically protected perpetrators. For example, many jurisdictions have repealed severe and pervasive standards for harassment, which previously allowed many forms of abuse to be dismissed by courts. Furthermore, the movement has fundamentally altered the use of non disclosure agreements. Legislative acts like the Speak Out Act in the United States have made pre dispute NDAs unenforceable in cases of sexual assault and harassment, ensuring that survivors can no longer be contractually silenced by powerful institutions. However, as of 2026, activists highlight that while workplace protections have improved, public spaces and educational institutions still lack the robust frameworks necessary to address the pervasive nature of sexual violence. The global crisis of reproductive rights. Reproductive rights activism in 2026 is defined by a stark polarization between regions of progress and the areas of significant regression. Since the overturning of Roe versus Wade in the United States, the movement has shifted towards reproductive justice, a framework that links abortion access to racial and economic equity. In the United States, 2026 is characterized by reproductive care deserts where state borders determine whether essential healthcare is right or a crime. Globally, the struggle is equally intense. In Africa, activists are working to transform regional frameworks like the Maputo Protocol into binding national laws to counter a growing anti rights movement that threatens reproductive freedoms. Meanwhile, in Europe and Latin America, the green tide continues to influence policy, with many nations moving towards the decriminalization of abortion as a fundamental human right. The current activism focuses heavily on bodily autonomy, a term that serves as a bridge between the reproductive rights movement and other gender based struggles. Let's look into trans rights and the struggle for bodily autonomy. Transgender rights activism has emerged as the most contested form of contemporary gender politics. And in 2026, the movement faces an unprecedented volume of anti gender legislation targeting healthcare, legal recognition, and even public participation. Activists are currently fighting against a redefinition of sex In several Western nations where governments seek to replace inclusive gender markers with binary biological definitions. Despite these challenges, the movement has made significant strides in depathologization, the effort to remove transgender identities from a category of mental disorders. Nations like Germany have implemented self determination laws that simplify legal gender recognition, moving away from intrusive medical requirements. Contemporary trans activism is increasingly intersectional, forming coalitions with disability rights and racial justice movements to address how cis-normative structures marginalize those with multiple marginalized identities. The intersection of contemporary movements. The contemporary activist landscape is not in a series of isolated silos, but in a web of overlapping concerns. The Me Too movement's focus on consent directly informs the trans rights movement's demand for bodily autonomy in healthcare. Similarly, the fight for reproductive rights overlaps with trans activism through the shared goal of protecting gender affirming care, which both groups view as essential component of self determination. Digital spaces remain the primary engine for the intersectionality. In 2026, activists use digital counterpublics to bypass traditional media gatekeepers and provide peer to peer education on reproductive health and legal rights. However, this digital visibility has also invited a backlash culture where organized opposition utilizes the same technology to spread misinformation and coordinate legislative attacks. The future of contemporary activism depends on the ability of these movements to sustain transnational solidarity in the face of the growing institutional resistance. Now, coming to this session's case study, the post Roe telehealth revolution. The landscape of reproductive activism underwent a radical shift following the 2022 Dobbs decision, leading to what experts call the telehealth revolution. Now, let's look into the context. As we know, by 2026, 30 US states have enacted total abortion bans, while several others have gestational limits. This created a crisis where millions of people were forced to travel thousands of miles for care. Now, let's look into the activist response to this. In response to this, a network of shield state providers and activist organizations utilized telehealth to provide medication abortion across state lines using legal shield laws enacted in states like Massachusetts and New York. Clinicians are protected from prosecution when mailing pills to patients in banned states. Impact of this model of activism has redefined the clinic as a digital and postal network rather than a physical building. Data from 2025 and 2026 indicates that medication abortion via telehealth now accounts for a significant portion of all abortions in the US, effectively making traditional bans difficult to enforce. This case study demonstrates how contemporary activists use technology and legal innovation to maintain bodily autonomy, even when the state attempts to remove it. Thank you.